Today I am back for a little dinner inspiration. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I am sharing with you some what's for dinner clips. 90% of what I make over and over again on a weekly basis for my family, I probably already have a cooking video for, unless it's a brand new recipe. And then if it's a brand new recipe, I'm probably going to end up filming that as well. But what I have for you for today is what we've had for some random dinners over the last few weeks, and then whatever I have to share with you, I have a video to show you how to make it. So I'll be able to link everything to show you how to make it, any step-by-step process, any recipes that I have, whether it be Pinterest derived, all of that will be listed in the description box below. But all right, you guys, with no further ado, let's get into what's for dinner. All right, you guys, kicking off a what's for dinner. Look at that, starting off with some new clips. It is Sunday night, and we did a like honey bourbon shake and bake on the pork chops I got from Aldi, along with some buttered noodles. I put some Parmesan cheese on top, and then I just cut up a cucumber, and I have some tahini over here that I'm going to go ahead and throw on top of that. Now, I'm a little like sad. I feel like you don't really get a chance to see the crispiness of the like the crunchy stuff, the shake and bake that goes on top, because I had to reheat this. So it is late on Sunday night. I just got home from work. I worked all day, open to close. And so it is now like almost midnight. And so I came home, and this was the plate that hubby had made for me. He put the cucumber aside. And so I just went ahead and heated up the plate and threw some Parmesan cheese on top and threw my cucumbers on my plate. And now I'm going to sit and eat. And like I said, it's super late. I try not to eat this late, but I ran out of the house this morning quickly. I kind of overslept, and it was like a mix up of schedules and then more sick employees. And so I just kind of left, and I didn't take anything with me. So I am famished, and I'm going to go ahead and eat this, but it smells delicious, like that honey bourbon shake and bake. And this is the Great Value brand. It just smells so good. And I love some buttered noodles with parm cheese and cucumbers with tahini. Going to be so yummy. All right, you guys, this is what we had for dinner tonight. All right, you guys, happy Cinco de Mayo. Excuse my voice, I have completely lost it, which I'm sure you guys have already heard, because in my update video, I could barely talk. I was drinking tea. In my lunch clip, which I'm not sure if you guys have even seen that video yet, I could barely speak. And so this is the best that you're getting. But hey, I wanted to share. And so it's Cinco de Mayo, and we wanted to do some kind of taco-y themed kind of thing. So we decided to do chicken and cheese quesadillas. This is only a quarter of a quesadilla. I can only ever eat half, but I ate another quarter while I was prepping the kids' plates. And so I just went ahead and gave myself a quarter piece, because I cannot push myself beyond a half a quesadilla, especially when I have some yellow rice here. And then we had like sheet pan nachos a couple of nights ago, and there was leftover ground beef from that. So I mixed that into the yellow rice to kind of bulk it up a little bit. And so I have our yellow Mahatma rice with the beef mixed in, and then I have a chicken and cheese quesadilla. I have some sour cream here, and then I have some buffalo sauce like drizzled on the top so that it gets a little spice and heat. And then if I finish all of this, I can eat some of those cinnamon twists. I got them from Aldi. If you guys missed that grocery haul, I'll go ahead and link it up above for you. But those cinnamon twists are just like Taco Bell, and that will be my reward if I can finish the rest of my dinner. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna go finish and sit with the fam. And this is what we are having for Cinco de Mayo. All right, you guys, so it is Tuesday night, and I put Mississippi chicken in the crock pot. Daryl and I just got home from work. It is super, super late, and I could not wait to come home and eat dinner, and the family killed it. This is all that's left. Usually I do Mississippi chicken over mashed potatoes. I really like the gravy, the sauce that it makes in the crock pot. I really like that over mashed potatoes. And then I originally planned it for rice, but we ended up having leftover noodles from the pork chops we had the other night. And so just to make dinner tonight easy and to not waste, we just did the Mississippi chicken over the rest of the noodles. But I do have a cooking video for this, so I'll link it up above. Even though you see some pepperoncinis in there, it is not spicy. Has a little bit of flavor from the pepperoncinis, but I don't really think Mississippi chicken has any heat to it. It just is so flavorful. You use brown gravy mix and a ranch packet and butter and your chicken and the pepperoncinis and juice. That's it. It's very easy. And it's chicken thighs. So you can see, like, it only cooked on high for 4 hours, and all of the thigh meat it all just fell apart. It's so soft and so tender, and it's so, so yummy. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat what is left of this and share it with Hubs, and then we're gonna go ahead and head to bed because it's been a super long day. But all right, you guys, I just wanted to share with you what we were having for dinner tonight. All right, you guys, so this is Wednesday night's dinner, essentially. It is now Thursday day. Last night, my husband was off from work, and so he grilled steaks on the barbecue, and he made some roasted potatoes, and he did corn on the cob. But I was working, and by the time I got home last night, I was just not in the mood to assemble food, to heat it up. I had some ice cream and called it a day and went to bed. And so today, for lunch, all I could think about was last night's dinner. So these are the steaks that we got from Aldi. They ended up grilling up a little thin. I probably should have had him do them inside, but they're still tender enough. It's not like shoe leather, but this is like cooked or not cooked. There is no medium or whatever. He did the raspberry chipotle seasoning from Kinder's on there, and then I just put a little butter on the top because I like that glisten. It makes it really like juicy almost. And then they made the roasted potatoes, but I threw them back in the pan with some butter and some onions and kind of roasted everything together, and then threw 2 eggs with it. I love steak and eggs, and so I turned their steak, potatoes, and corn into steak, potatoes, and eggs because nothing makes me happier. So that's what I'm going to eat for my lunch. I'm super, super excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat that, and then I'll see you guys tonight for that special dish that I plan on making with the stuffed pasta with the sausage and all the things. So I will be filming that recipe, and I'll share with you guys a what's for dinner clip. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna go eat. It looks so yummy. All right, you guys, so it is a Thursday night, and this is what we are having for dinner. I'm not sure if you're seeing this video or if you're seeing the cooking video first. If you haven't seen the cooking video yet, then it's gonna come out because I filmed myself making this, or if you've already seen it, I'll go ahead and link it up above for you guys. But I went ahead and took spinach and garlic and ground sausage and mixed it with ricotta cheese and Parmesan and stuffed it in this funky little pasta and baked it in the oven with sauce and cheese, and it is so, so good. Just coupled that with a Caesar salad. I added cucumber and tomato, and it looks so, so yummy. I am super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this guy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, you guys, this is what you call dinner on repeat. So it is the next day, and this is like that 7-layer lasagna that I made. Vanessa called it a lazy man's enchilada, but I kind of did it a little differently. I'm going to show you, I'll insert a clip right here of it cold, because when it's cold you can kind of see all the layers a little bit. All right, so this is like that last piece, so you can see down in there a little bit how it's layered. You can see how it's like the beans at the bottom, and then you have that layer of tortillas with cheese, and then the meat and corn mixture, and then another layer of tortillas with the enchilada sauce and the cheese. You can see it's like the last piece out of this casserole dish because we absolutely killed it, and it came out of the pan nice and smooth. I know V said hers was messy, but ours actually came out quite clean and everybody loved it. So that's what it looks like on the inside. So I'll show you what's left in the pan so you can see. But this is the next day. Yesterday I just had it in a plate, but today I was like, oh no, I want it like a bowl with chips and sour cream and diced up onion. So I didn't get a clip for you guys yesterday, so I figured I would get a clip today. So I put refried beans on the bottom of this pan, and then on top of it I put that peach pineapple salsa I got from Amazon Fresh. I put that on top, and then I put the layer of tortillas, and then I did a layer of cheese, and then I did ground turkey with that Mexican corn mix that I got from Aldi, and I sauteed that together with taco seasoning, and I put that on top of the layer of cheese, and then I put another layer of tortillas, the enchilada sauce, and then another layer of cheese, and it just came out so good. Mason took it for school lunch. Like, he wanted leftovers because he said it was so good. So today I just paired it with some chips and sour cream, like I said, and diced onions, and I'm gonna eat it like a bowl. And then yesterday I also made it with this cornbread. So I believe this is by Old El Paso, and it's a churro cornbread mix. And it is so yummy. I am really looking forward to eating a piece of it. I'm kind of not in the mood for it right now, but I will bring that with me to work, and I'll nibble on that later. But all right, you guys, this is what I'm having for dinner tonight. All right, you guys, whether you're new or old, this is going to be something you will hear me say over and over again, especially when I share what's for dinner clips. But this is what they had for dinner last night. I never eat my meal that night, especially on a night when I'm working, because I can't come home at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning and eat a plate of pasta. So I always feel like unless I'm plating it for you fresh out of the oven, it kind of loses a tad bit of luster on a reheat. You guys got to know that. But this is the chicken, mushroom, garlic, cheese tortellini that I kind of threw together last night. So I had a little bit of chicken thighs left over in the freezer. That wasn't enough for a meal, but it would be enough to kind of add to bulk up something else. And I had that Rana tortellini that was supposed to be ravioli that Walmart gave me the wrong thing. I also had a package of mushrooms in the refrigerator that were starting to go and turn. So before they went and be a waste, I threw some garlic and oil in a pan and sauteed the mushrooms. And then I threw the chicken in, and I cooked the mushrooms and the garlic and the chicken till it was all toasty and yummy. And then I threw it in a bowl on the side, and then I made the Alfredo in the same pot that I just cooked that in. So all that garlic and the oil and all that yummy goodness that stuck to the bottom came up as I was making the Alfredo. And I have a cooking video for my Alfredo. It's 4 ingredients. It's super easy. It's so creamy and delicious. And so I went ahead and threw that over and then I cooked the tortellini. And it was super easy. Tortellini, Alfredo, and then the chicken, garlic, and mushrooms. And it came out so good. And then this is the Mexican street corn bag Taylor farm salad I got from Aldi, but that was quite a few weeks ago, so it's starting to go. So I made sure to cook that up. Well, cook it up, throw it in a bowl, whatever, for Maya and I to eat with this meal. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna go and eat because this is my lunch and I gotta get ready for work pretty soon. So we will see you guys tomorrow in What's for Dinner. All right, you guys. So this is what we are having for dinner tonight. And so this actually is coming across so dark on camera. It almost looks black and burnt, but it is definitely not. It reminds me of the teriyaki chicken that you eat when you walk through the mall, and they have like those Chinese food places in the mall that always like ask you if you want to try the teriyaki chicken on a stick. That's exactly what this reminds me of. It is from Tyson, and we get it from Sam's Club. I enjoy it so much because it comes already in the bag, grilled, cooked, already ready to go, marinated teriyaki pieces. And then we just thaw them out and throw them on the grill, and it takes minutes to just kind of give it like the grill marks and get it hot and going, and it is just so good, and the kids love it and we all love it. And then I kind of coupled that with a homemade Chinese food night. I didn't have time to make my own homemade Chinese food like I normally do, and these are the egg rolls that we got from Aldi. So we just threw those in the air fryer, and we picked up pork fried rice and shrimp fried rice from the local Chinese food place, and then coupled that with the teriyaki chicken, and it was and looks and smells so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and I will see you guys in the next clip. All right, you guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.